All right. So tonight we're opening up SOW Burnout with the SOW World Heavyweight Championship.
One of the most anticipated matches on this card is kicking off the show. As we heard from the press conference yesterday, I mean, Hermes considers this just as important as closing the show. So very excited for this matchup. This has been building up really this entire month since Rev Your Engines.
Yeah, I mean, Clint clearly believes that he should be the world champion, not Hermes. And Hermes is here to prove that he belongs where he is.
And of course, this is a last man standing match. There's no pinfall, no submission. You have to knock down your opponent for a full 10 count.
Yeah. And here comes the man of the hour.
The reigning and defending, the first ever SOW World Heavyweight Champion.
In his first title defense. I mean, this is going to set the stage for the future of his reign and the future of this title. I mean, if he can defend it successfully tonight, that's an immediate standard of at least one defense. If he loses it tonight, then I mean we'd have to wait and see how Clint's reign goes to see if how the merit for this title goes.
And of course, this is also his first match since winning the world title.
Yeah, I mean,
and despite what he says, you know how I am when I look at things on paper. I mean, on paper, he should be more well rested, but will he have lost some of his edge by not competing for a full month?
Yeah, I got to agree with that. I mean, it's the exact kind of thing I was thinking myself. It's been a while since he's been in the ring. There could be a lot of rust. I know 4 weeks isn't that long, but it's definitely long enough to lose the fire you had in you when you won the title. And he's called for a last man standing match. All right, we got a big fight feel here tonight in Chicago, Illinois, live from the United Center with our first opening match, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line in a last man standing contest. And I believe, Punk, you before have talked about the clash in styles between competitors like Hermes and Clint Kassidy. Clint Cassidy's more classical, strong style, not Japanese strong style, but you know what I mean, power style, with focusing on throws and power moves and heavy strikes, versus Hermes' more high-paced, agile, kick-based style. The level of difference between the amount of breath that their styles require, between the amount of energy that they use up with every move, it makes a huge impact in a matchup like this.
We saw it in the Women's World Title Eliminator Tournament there. What happens when you focus too much on doing high-flying moves? You end up, no pun intended, burning yourself out, and then you cost yourself the match. So for the champion, that's got to be a big thing he's got to keep track of. He's got to make sure that he controls the pace, but not only is he controlling the pace, but he's got to do enough damage fast enough to get an early 10 count. The longer this match goes, the more it favors Clint Kassidy.
Absolutely. Long matches have never been Hermes' specialty, as we saw when he faced Trent Taylor. Nice back elbow there. And Trent managed to drag out the match using his cheesy tactics. That left Hermes kind of out of gas, and Clint has brought that up himself. So I'm sure Clint will be trying something similar, though I doubt, knowing who he is, that he'll be using too many underhanded methods in this match.
No, he's going to be going for a pure straight victory. He cares only about proving to not only the SOW faithful, but I think also to himself that he's in a different league from Hermes. Hermes' initial title win in his eyes will forever be a fluke. And honestly, despite what Hermes wants the end of this match to be in his favor and what he thinks the message it will send, I'm still not entirely convinced that Clint will ever truly accept Hermes as not only a better wrestler than him, but as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, it is hard to blame him for that. I mean, we haven't talked too much about it because truly doesn't matter in today's time. But Hermes is not remotely a heavyweight, despite the name of the title. He only weighs about 140-something pounds, and he's 5'7". By all means, in Clint's eyes, he probably isn't the type of wrestler who should be in the position to have a heavyweight title.
Yeah, but since the days of Rey Mysterio in the early 2000s, I mean, that glass ceiling was broken forever. I mean, he grabbed the brass ring, won the world title, and since then, worldwide over, and as many companies as I can think of, smaller guys have proven that they can contend with these heavyweight competitors and compete for the world championships.
Absolutely. And I have to say that, like, I'm not necessarily rooting for Hermes or against Clint, but I wouldn't hate to see a title defense tonight, just for the sake of the belt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Clint would be a great champion in his own right, but to have your first champion come off as a fluke does not give the belt a very distinctive beginning in its history.
It does not, but at the same time, like, for sometimes with a newer company, you're going to see guys who, you know, this is a new rivalry for these two, and they're going to find new ways possibly to beat each other and knock each other out, in this case for a 10 count, not a 3 count, but sometimes you have to think, you know, it's not necessarily anything against the belt. It might hurt the belt's prestige in the long term, but these guys are all sharing a locker room for the first time and learning each other's skill sets.
Yeah, I will say, if Clint wins tonight, if he manages to take that title home, I wouldn't be shocked to see him have a pretty significant reign. At the very least, he would definitely... I can't imagine him dropping it in before a single defense. Shotgun dropkick to the corner.
To the top rope.
And there goes the wings of Icarus. But he's not done.
He knows one of those isn't enough to beat him tonight. So only less than 10 minutes in the match, but he counters a suplex attempt. But now he's getting a series of punches and a super kick. Spins him around, but no, tossed to the ground. So Clint still recovering well from taking the wings of Icarus, actually.
Yeah, I mean, a swing out neck breaker there. That's something I feel we haven't seen too much from Clint.
No, he's definitely going to be reaching into his bag tonight to make sure he can find whatever move it's going to take for that 10 count. That's what he's looking for, whether it's a clothesline from hell or it could be something we haven't seen. But the same goes for Hermes, as we talked to him multiple times between the week leading into this match and the press conferences yesterday. I mean, he's got moves in his bag that he has not showcased, and we could see one of those tonight.
We absolutely could. Clint tosses him right over. Back up to the top. Here comes that elbow drop, and he lands it. And then a fist drop to the face.
Yeah, both these guys know it's too early to be going for any kind of victory. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't call the ref over for a count till they think it's a 10. They're not trying to see, let me recover and catch my breath for a 4, 5, 6 count. Wait a minute. I thought he was calling the ref over for a minute, but he did not do it.
Nope. We got a short arm lariat after that taunt. Clint showing that he is having an easy time right now. And he is just, at the moment, taking Hermes to task. But Hermes counters that. Oh, that was a solid series of counters there.
Right now,
another short arm lariat.
Clint is in complete control of this match, even after the Irish whip. I mean, that was...
Wait a minute. Oh my God, we've only seen this. The message! Holy shit!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He knocked Clint out! It's over!
Wow.
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Wait.
We're gonna have to get the doctors in there to check on him.
Yeah, he is not moving, and I don't know if he landed safely there. This is dangerous.
Yeah, that was rough. All right. Well, after that wild opener, it's time for our second match and our second title match of the night.
Yeah, so we'll be looking to get an update on the condition of Clint Kassidy as the night goes on. But first, here come a tag team that have been on an absolute tear, and that's what's got them here. They went from really kind of crapping the bed in the tag team tournament to now running the full gauntlet and becoming the number one ranked team in the division. Well, it's not the champions, of course.
Actually, yeah. No, I think they actually have almost the exact same rating as the champions. If they were to win tonight, they would match the champions in the ratings.
And a month ago, I would not have believed this to be a possibility.
I mean, Sin Dudarlo a month ago they weren't bad by any means, but they definitely did not seem like they were at the strongest level compared to the rest of the tag teams in the division. That said, here comes the strongest tag team as far as we have gotten so far in this division.
I mean, they are the only team in wrestling history to beat the House of Troubles when they're in their costumed outfits.
Yeah, I mean, the Nightmare and the Phantom never losing before, and now they have that mark on their records. It's part of why they haven't come back. I've got to imagine, at least.
I would assume so. I mean, that would do a lot of damage to a normal man's ego, but to a team that, God, I mean, they were years undefeated.
Yeah.
Years.
Absolutely. Even without their costumes on, they were undefeated as a tag team until this team showed up.
But definitely another big fight feel here. Tag titles are going to be on the line. And you know right now, Sin Dudarlo has chips on their shoulders, and the only way to get those chips off there is to replace those chips with Tag Team Championship gold.
Absolutely, and wildly enough, I can't believe I'm saying this, this is a first-time matchup here in SOW. These two did not meet in the Tag 500 even once, with Sin Dudarlo first losing to a Moment for Life and then to the live stream. They were taken out before they could face the Dark Crusade at all.
This is going to be an interesting matchup for both sides then. Now, if you're thinking from the Dark Crusades perspective, not only are they the by far more well-rested unit, but you've got now a lot of tape on Sin Dudarlo because, again, they ran the division gauntlet essentially to get here in the first place.
Yeah, the only team they still haven't faced, the only team they hadn't faced during the run of Ignition on the way to Burnout was Moment for Life, mainly because we couldn't get Moment for Life in the ring. After they lost and failed to claim the tag titles, Moment for Life just disappeared.
And no one's heard from them for 4 weeks running now, so who knows? They are not the kind of group that's just like licking their wounds, though. They are playing something sinister, and the Dark Crusade are going to be waiting with open arms, whether they're champions or not, to resume that fight.
Absolutely. And
right now they got to focus on the opponent on hand. Sin Dudarlo, again, a team with a lot to prove, and they're going to try and do it tonight by capturing the tag team titles. The Dark Crusade, kind of similar to Hermes in that no one really expected them to win the championships. And so this first defense means a lot to them.
Well, it's their second defense, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first pay-per-view defense.
Absolutely. And I mean, one thing you will notice is that while Sin Dudarlo are quick to tag in and out, they seem to be very well paced in their tagging. Byron has a tendency to stay in the ring a lot longer. That's why he faced both Grand Monstro and Atomico for a good bit before he tagged to Tony. And I'm not sure how that's going to affect them, because the longer he stays in, the more he stays in, the fresher Tony will be, but the less fresh he'll be, while his opponents will be similarly rested the whole match.
Well, it is Sin Dudarlo's style is rapid-fire tags and big moves coming off the tag. So they've got to watch out for that strategy. That can easily cost them the tag titles, the Dark Crusade, I mean. But there they go, countering double team move into their own move.
Yep. knocking him with a big drop kick to the face.
Oh my goodness, and things are kind of breaking down here with the cut play. The refs got to get control of things, and there they go.
Well, that's I was going to say, that was a big distance to fly. I wouldn't have trusted that myself. I mean, I know Atomico's good at that.
Second thoughts. He had second thoughts for sure.
Yeah, ended up deciding that it wasn't worth it at the distance. Ooh, big jawbreaker. And now some punches to the face.
Luchadors always have that high style, flying, cruiserweight style going for them. Oh my goodness, what a counter into the pin, but not even a one.
Yeah, this match has just started for the Dark Crusade. Ooh, he would just ignored that, and ooh, big elbow drop to the back of the neck. That had to hurt. Kept him down for a good bit, but ooh, countered into an arm drag. And then a cyclone whip.
And both teams tagging out here, so here we go again.
Double drop kick to the Atomico's back, but he's no longer the legal man, so it's a bit of a wasted effort to me. Monstruo taking it right to Tony.
Ooh, big chest slap. And I think he was going for a tag there for a moment, but changed his mind. He's backing into that corner.
Yeah, he's managed to take control. Now he's not worried about the tag. Oh my God, that was a big running splash.
And that will knock the air out your lungs.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's tagging out. I don't blame him. After a hit like that, I'd be out too. I'd be like, I'm good. Get in here.
For sure.
Oh, kick to the gut and then goes to tag out himself. It looks like Sin Dudarlo has decided that they want to keep Monstruo isolated away from Byron for the most part. I'm not quite sure about that. I know that Kerry Correa used a similar strategy before, but oh
goodness!
I mean,
yeah, a pinning combination,
but it was in the ropes. Break.
Of course, I think the fans still here in Chicago are still a little startled by the finish to our opening contest. And like I said during the entrances, we are waiting on news from the medical staff on the condition of Clint Kassidy. But Hermes successfully defended that world title.
Yeah, with a, I mean, like you're saying, that was not at all how we expected that match to end. That said, that was a Dragon Sleeper locked in. I believe we finally got the name that he gives to those Dragon Sleepers, calling it the Devil's Clutch.
And now he takes a big moonsault, but the cut play goes into effect to break up the pin. And I don't know. I know that they're definitely going to be concerned, of course, about losing their tag titles tonight with Sin Dudarlo on the tear that they're on. But I don't know if I would have used a cut play opportunity right there this early on.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Byron would have been down for the 3, but maybe Tony was a little worried that there was a chance.
I mean, right now, there's another one of those sleeper holds, and, I mean, Sin Dudarlo not concerned about it. They just get up and tag like nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we're seeing here is Tony is a little concerned about how long Byron has been spending in the match versus the 2 members of Sin Dudarlo, who have been relatively less... Oh my God! Goodness. A double stop right from the top!
And that's a tall man to do that to.
Right? That was a huge leap. I forgot what I was saying.
So did I. That completely threw me for a loop. But now we got the big men slapping meat.
Yeah. 6'5" to 6'8" ignores the bicycle knee strike and hits a rolling elbow. Oh, that hurt.
And then wisely going for the tag. Now remember, if you're Sin Dudarlo, you know you do not want a count-out finish here. Count-out finish does not win you championship gold.
I was a little concerned for a moment there. It looked like Atomico was knocked a little loopy getting back in the ring, hoping that there's not another incident there.
Last thing we need tonight is more injury news coming out of this show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely last thing we need. I'm still floored. I mean, Hermes does not employ the message that often, and I guess we're seeing why.
It's very similar. I mean, the wrist to the neck and the head and neck area, similar to the Tiger Driver.
Yeah.
98. 91. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes
we have 90 variations of the same move. I can hardly remember which number is which.
I was just about to say sometimes they call it the Storm Driver 93 for two matches. Ooh.
Right now, this is a very back and forth match. I mean, right now, Sin Dudarlo in control, but who knows how long that will last, because the tag champs are nothing if not resilient, but that's a huge super kick to the face.
Oh my god, that chop to the neck. I mean, Jesus. The brutality between these two teams is, I mean, they are clearly throwing everything they got. They are not concerned about holding back, about saving any gas. They're just trying to take each other out as another suplex to the outside. And here he goes.
Wait a minute.
Big man going for a dive, and he misses.
Oh no, that's one he's going to want taken out of his Titantron.
Yeah, for sure. I might have to talk to Kerry to get that put in his Titantron. He'll kill
now,
me.
why is he going for the tag? Why is he going for the tag? Though?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would not be staying in if I was him.
Except for that big super kick he immediately landed after we said that, but of course, that's wrestlers for you.
Yeah, oh, F5 cutter! But he's tired out.
He's tired. You gotta capitalize, because the cut play should prevent, cut play, but the ropes.
Yeah. Cut play dumped from both sides. I don't think either partner noticed the rope break.
No, I mean, it was definitely one that could have went either way. It might have been a little ref's discretion there, too.
Oh, God. I think we just saw a U238. Oh, no. Right into a back reverse figure four. And, a cut play wasted there, I think.
Absolutely.
Because Byron didn't even bother. He was like, nah, he's not. Tony ain't tapping out to that.
Especially not that close to the ropes.
Yeah, and with, oh, no. No! Screws an angle slam right from the top rope!
Wait a minute.
Oh, but Jesus, Monstro using those cut plays like candy. I can't blame him on that one, though.
No, I would have went to protect my partner as well.
Another massive knee to the gut. Oh.
And you'd swear with how physical this match has been that there was like bad blood between these two teams, but to my understanding, this is just business. These guys have never faced each other before, like you said earlier.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! That was a jumping cutter, but the ref is legal on the outside.
Oh, but he's smartly, Monstro very intelligently holds on to Byron to prevent an immediate pin.
And that's the kind of thing you have to do if you're trying to win tag title gold here. So props to Monstro for that one.
Absolutely.
Great ring awareness.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
So what happened there was Tony had, figure eight! And again, I think that might be their last cut play.
I was going to say, if it's not the last, it's probably their second to last. Monstro has used them heavily over the last 7 or 8 minutes of this match.
Yeah, he's been making, a couple of them I have to agree with. And here we go, a tag on both sides. Byron back in the match. I don't know about wasting this on the non-legal partner, but threw him in, right into Monstro. And then again, using a lot of offense on the non-legal partner. I guess it kept Tony from doing anything to Monstro while he had just been knocked down by his own partner. I'm not sure if that was by mistake or if he just thought Monstro would be tough enough. Oh, yikes. That was a massive kick to the chin.
Now the knees to the back there. The Dark Crusade looking to take control of this, secure the victory, especially if there are out of cut play opportunities. Look at these stomps to the, oh my goodness, what a submission. And I would say they're out of cut play. Right now, Sin Dudarlo is in danger of losing this match.
Yeah, that was a massive half crab. And yeah, wisely tagging immediately out after taking that damage.
All the combination kicks
Yeah.
here from the challengers, and I would say that it's possible both sides could be out of cut play. This could be next fall to the finish.
One, two, and a kick out.
No.
Yeah,
it feels like the match can really begin sometimes. That's the one kind of downside to the cut plays. I really, like, well, they're not going to tap out or they're not going to get the pin here. But now the match feels like it's really going to get going.
Well, we have seen moments where the cut play, ooh.
Oh my goodness! DDT to the ring apron. And can we please protect the talent?
Oh my God! Tony attempted to counter that with a suplex to the inside, but he got drop kicked to the outside.
Oh, wait a minute.
Over the ref!
He does not miss!
Holy shit! That
super kick
was awesome. Big elbow to the jaw. Now Tony Lee getting back in the ring makes sense. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the count restarted because a new legal partner has exited. Yeah, I was just saying, I don't know about Byron going to the outside. I would have stayed inside, gotten that count out win.
But would the Dark Crusade have been happy with the count out win? I don't think they would have. I think that's part of the strategy they just employed.
Maybe that's exactly why he tagged. Get the fresh man back in, but keep the dang fight on the outside. Oh my God!
And they are smelling tag team gold here. Will he go for the pin? No, he's going to the top. This is dangerous senton. Oh my goodness! Someone in Cameron, North Carolina is very upset about that. But it leads to
2.9! Holy shit!
My goodness.
I got to agree with the cat here. Fight forever indeed. Big jawbreaker.
We've seen that senton win Sin Dudarlo matches heading into this exact show, so you know that they are devastated at the kick out there, the 2.9.
Half Nelson driver, double style. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Yeah, I'm not sure about the sudden cut play. Maybe they earned a new one? And then immediately prevented from another pin attempt on his way back to the other side of the ropes. Tagging out. Sin Dudarlo is showing their strategy here. Tomoko took Byron out on the outside.
Now this match living up to all the hype and then some as we've crossed the 30-minute mark, folks. These two teams, I swear they are lifelong rivals the way this match is played out.
For sure. I mean, this is incredible drop kick to the chin. It's clear neither one of these teams wants to give in.
Oh my God,
Year 238. 1, 2,
and oh my goodness.
What is it going to take to keep them down?
Both members of Sin Dudarlo have thrown some of their strongest moves at the Dark Crusade, and it has not resulted in the hashtag and new.
I mean, this is an incredible match. A perfect follow-up after that somewhat disappointing opening. Oh wow.
My goodness.
I thought that kick had done it, but he's back to the
top.
top.
He's back to the top.
He missed!
They've got to take advantage of that. He was finally too far away. He misjudged the distance, but he gets first and tags. What an opportunity missed for the Dark Crusade.
For sure. Big jawbreaker again. Yeah, Tomoko sets up so that Grand Stro can take advantage.
Oh my goodness. And the Dark Crusade score another headbutt counter!
Leg drop from the top! But I think Byron's tired out. Look at him. He's still not up.
This match has went on, I think, a lot longer than the Dark Crusade's comfortable with.
Jesus, those kicks. And then a stomp to the elbow, too. And another tag out.
But now they get to tag out as well, so here we go. All four men in the ring for the first time in a good minute.
Yep.
What's he thinking here? No, he wisely gets back down from the top. That could have been dangerous for him.
Yeah, and now he's going to try to set up Tony Lee.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hurricane Rana to the outside!
Both men to their feet. How? I don't know. Oh, my God.
Jesus. This is a brutal match. And Tony Lee back in the ring, tags out. I can't blame him. That resets the count.
Just like before, but big super kick.
Yeah, Tomoko immediately managing to reverse out of that situation. Not taking too much damage on the outside. Ooh, but then thrown into the mat, and now it's Byron's turn to get in the ring. Tomoko stuffs in.
Here we go. Once again, back in the middle of the ring.
Some brutal Kawada kicks coming in. Jesus.
This is setting up for a tag team move. Oh my God. Oh, what is this?
Leg drop from the top. Knocking him to the mat.
Everywhere. Can he capitalize? Oh my God, he's going.
U238. That's gotta be it. No.
Oh my goodness.
How is this match going to come to an end?
I have no earthly idea because right now I would have guessed 1, 2. No.
Jeez.
I would have thought new champions for sure. And
oh!
He kicked it! Spinning DDT Celestina style!
Into a fall-away slam on the outside, but Byron just rolls in through the ropes. Into the corner. Ooh, but he kicks out of that attempt at a double team move in the corner there. Calf kick! Great elevation.
Surprised he's not going for the tag here.
Like I said, Byron has a tendency to stay in the match longer than you would expect him to. Big running elbow to the back of the neck. Another double team move attempted, but again countered.
Going back to the fresh man Tomoko here, who has landed a fair share amount of finishing maneuvers that, again, on their way to this match, won them plenty of opportunities to get here. And tonight, it just seems like no matter what either man Sin Dudarlo does, it just can't seem to knock the champions down.
And I mean, that goes for the champions as well, though. They've hit multiple finishers too and haven't managed to get either a tap out or a pin victory. At this point, you're back to the top again. Oh, a frog splash to the back. No, you can't do this. We've seen how this goes. You're doing the damage, but you're tiring yourself out. Jesus. Now we've got a strike exchange going. Elbows versus kicks.
Viva la Raza, baby, super kick.
And there's the pin. A deep cover.
Oh my God.
I don't know how this is going to end. What is going on?
What's it going to take to put either of these teams away?
Oh, here comes this. This move has been used quite a bit. Big drop kick straight to the face into a camel clutch.
You got to get him out of there if you're going to try and win this match.
Absolutely. Fall-away slam. Wait, is he the legal man? Oh, he might be the legal man. Yeah, he is the legal man. And now we have a "This is awesome" chant at 43 minutes. This, I think, might be our longest tag match that's a single fall.
1, 2. Oh my goodness. How are these guys still fighting? Another tag. Tomoko back in the ring now.
I mean, I'm shocked. They can't even counter the tag moves anymore. I'm floored by how the Dark Crusade has managed to survive for 44 minutes, closing in on 45.
And that's what it's felt like for I'd say the whole second half of this match so far is the Dark Crusade is surviving. They are getting beat at every opportunity except for when it comes to the pinfall attempt.
Yeah. Ooh, stunner counter there. And, I mean, again, Byron's just waiting. Ooh, big boot attempt dodge.
A super kick for a shovel stunner. Come on, you gotta go for the cover, man. Just because they've hit more moves doesn't mean they're not tired.
Yeah. We got a slam right into the corner. Oh, here we go. This could be it. The double half Nelson.
You gotta go for the cover. And will the champs pick up the victory?
No! What? What is it gonna take?
Death.
At this rate, we might see a fucking time limit draw.
At 60 minutes. We thought we had one of these at Rev Your Engines as well with the women.
But it did finish just short.
It did.
I cannot imagine this match being in it. Like, at this point, if I'm Sin Dudarlo, I'm wondering, what do I have to do?
Right.
If I'm the Dark Crusade, I'm wondering, when am I going to get my opportunity? I have been trying for the past however long. They're kicking out of our shit. We're barely kicking out of their shit. Who's going to get the win?
Powerbomb Symphony, perhaps. Oh, no. He changes it.
Fire!
Oh, my God. Driver, the scream.
But it was to the illegal partner.
It was to the illegal partner. I think he might have missed the tag.
Yeah, he only noticed when he saw Byron behind him. There it is, the Devil's Clutch, and that's it!
Wow, what a match. What a match.
Holy shit, what a match.
And honestly, if I'm the rest of the tag team division, I'm not sure how I'd beat either of these guys. Sin Dudarlo could easily reclimb the ladder again and earn another opportunity.
All right. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If I'm any of these four guys, I'm very disappointed that I'm having to follow that tag matchup. Oh my God, that's a new look for Trent.
A new look for Trent as he seeks a new opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a fatal four-way, I believe, first fall to the finish to crown the first ever national champion.
Yeah, it should be first fall to the finish. If not, I guess our wrestlers will have called an audible in the back. Or Kerry, I should say, probably.
I say Kerry would have called that, and the wrestlers are always going to go with it.
Yeah. I feel if this became an elimination style fatal four-way, there's only one man that favors.
Oh yeah. And it's not this one, unfortunately, though. Gotta be disappointed with the result of the last match if you're this man, but the fight that Sin Dudarlo just displayed, I mean, 48 minutes against the tag champions is nothing to be disappointed with, and I think we will see them back in contendership again soon. But now, El Rey de Guerra himself has to focus on his own title opportunity because he doesn't want all three of them to leave here without championship gold.
Absolutely. And, I mean, that goes the same, almost double for the man to come next. Here he comes. The man who spoke on our press conference. The Emperor, Caster Lichten.
He is the odds-on favorite to win this match, even despite the fact this match has a mystery competitor. That's how much Vegas believes in Caster and how much wrestling fans in general believe in Caster. Many still surprised he's not competing for the world title.
I'm one of them, to be honest. But I guess you take what you can get. And here comes our mystery competitor. No Titantron for obvious reasons.
Who could this be?
We'll have to see. Ooh. I think, if I'm not incorrect, that's the Nigerian War Machine, Mars Namor.
And the only man who looks unfazed right now is Caster. He's ready to go, but the other two competitors look shocked.
Ooh. That music is great. I talk about music all the time. All right. Now we'll find out pretty quickly if this is first fall or not if they attempt to break up the pins when they occur.
Exactly. Chaos right away as we start this match.
Yeah. Caster, we'll have to see. I mean, it was asked on the press conference if Caster and Ray would go for each other. Two pin attempts.
Two pin attempts at the same time from the two men with the most history in this match.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the stories just tell themselves.
And an immediate attempt at locking up between the two as well, as soon as the others were out of the equation for even a moment.
Now you would think Trent should be looking at that as an opportunity for him to win the match. He's seen firsthand what happens when competitors get obsessed with each other.
Yeah, he has. And it almost let him beat out both of them towards the world title.
Right now, Trent trying to take out everyone, it seems, here.
I mean, he's actually way more active in this match than he was in the last one. Maybe he's decided that his strategy before of let them fight, it didn't work. So maybe he thinks that he should fight this time, or maybe it's because it's first fall.
Exactly. A big slap to the back of Caster's head knocks him down. But all four of these men are just, whoever's closest to him is getting hit.
Absolutely. They're just watching.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Caster's in a bear hug.
Yeah, and they were just watching it go on. Now I'm wondering. An account on the outside, that shouldn't be happening.
Has Kerry pulled a fast one on us once again?
It might
with
have.
These four-way matches? I swear. Okay.
Ooh.
Boston Crablock double submissions locked in. But you know, as we've seen in the past, the ref will only focus on the first one that's applied.
Absolutely.
Big double knees there. So can you tell us more about our new competitor here? Wait, Trent's fine, but he misses the headbutt. Now, try it again.
So Mars Namor, he's a wrestler, obviously from Nigeria, thus the Nigerian War Machine name, but he is actually Suave Jackson's trainer.
Oh.
This is the man who taught Suave how to wrestle. And he was a pretty big guy in the industry for a decent amount of time. He didn't get a very massive run with any titles, but he had a lot of wins. He had a lot of history behind his belt until he was forced into an early retirement as a result of losing a title shot. I guess at this point, somehow Kerry has pulled some strings to get him out of retirement and back in the ring.
Well, we do have one of the best medical staffs in the industry here at SOW. Speaking of which, I am told that probably as soon as after this match, we will get an update on the condition of Clint Kassidy after the opening match injury that he suffered.
Yeah, hopefully so. It would be such a shame to lose Clint, so I'm hoping that what we get back is that it is nothing serious.
Big smack. But yeah, by the style of these competitors, I'd say we're looking at another elimination four-way classic here.
Well, if that's the case, if Kerry's decided to change things up, maybe after that opening match, after it went a little short and unexpected, he decided that we should have something a little longer here, maybe a little more intensive.
However, that leans right into the wheelhouse of none other than Caster Lichten.
Absolutely. I mean, we said it before we came in. If this is elimination, that only favors one man.
Unless these other three men can kind of wisen up to a strategy of taking him out. because I don't want to discredit the other 3 guys in this match, including Namor, who I don't know very well. But if I were in this match, I'd be like, guys, oh, wait a minute.
Art Degaris taken by Trent. Pulling him away from the ropes. He's going to pin him.
Not this way.
1,
2.
2.
Oh
2.9.
Okay.
Almost beaten by his own finisher.
Maybe he's been watching Bea Quinn matches on Ignition. But
maybe.
Yeah, as I was trying to say, I would definitely be teaming up to take out Caster if I was these other 3 guys.
619. And Caster, he's like, no, get up.
Well, Caster is definitely not going to let Ray get any significant moment in this match if he can help it. And pretty much blocking the way the ref is down, but blocking that. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Big power slam. Double big power slam. I was hoping he was going to go for the trifecta.
It would have been great if he did. Damn! The impact from that punch. They are doing a significant amount of damage to Caster. He's been under control for most of this match, it feels.
Do they listen to me? Do they hear me from over here? I mean, I guess it's possible. We're not that far from the ring tonight.
No, we're not. Usually we're a little further back because there's not usually very much room beside the ring for us in our normal arenas. But in this one, we've got our own little space. Ooh, big knee, bicycle knee.
The big pose from there where he's proud of the damage he's doing to Caster, and honestly, I think he should be.
Yeah, I mean, he is pretty strong.
I guess I wonder what he thinks of our tag match upcoming here. A tag title shot on the line where his trainee is teaming with an absolute legend from this business, and Meiji Kaito.
Yeah, I got to agree in that curiosity. I'd love to know what he's thinking too. Oh my God, Caster! And he gets both arms!
Oh no, is he gonna quit? The ref, he's trying to move towards the ropes, and he gets out. And that would have been a disappointing showing for Namor, but wouldn't have been surprising coming from the hands of Caster.
Absolutely. And then another lockup. I mean, this is what Caster's known for. He tries to make these men tap out all the time. Big neck breaker. And Ray slammed down in the middle of the ring. Namor was going to go, I think, for a corner to center move, but Trent Taylor getting right in the way of that. We won't see many of those until probably the match is down to just 2 competitors.
Yeah, I would imagine so here. Oh, wait a minute. Trent's trying to do some serious damage to Caster there, but it does not pay off.
And now Caster... Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Broke
What
up
a
that
sequence.
attempt there. They're wrestling like this isn't elimination sometimes.
Well, I mean, again, championship is on the line here, folks. The first ever national champion will be crowned. It's one of these 4 men, and the way they're brutalizing each other shows you how badly that all 4 of these men want to make history.
Absolutely. I've got to say, the change to an elimination style match might be for the best. I mean, a first fall is fine for match duration if you felt the opening match was going to go long, but elimination means that the winner had to go through 3 other guys.
Exactly. And you know Trent's not going to let himself get counted out, but he is going to... Oh, wait a minute. He could be distracted here right in front of our desk. See cheap shots Namor here.
Slamming him right into the apron. I mean, that's his element. And
but Namor gets away. He gets away.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
And Trent continues to hang out on the outside, taking a breather, letting the men on the inside get attacked and beat each other up. Honestly, if I was the guys in the ring, I wouldn't want Trent on the outside very often, because this is exactly
why. Oh, wait a minute.
God, he picked those steps up. The ref is just counting them, but...
Can he be disqualified in the Fatal 4-Way?
If it's elimination, maybe. But the ref isn't.
He jumps the stairs.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly. That was the perfect moment to try and get a cheap shot in while the ref was paying attention to that submission. But now they're in the ring. Those could always end up a factor. If anybody gets thrown into those or slammed onto those, that's some damage right there.
And that's something that I'd
be
afraid
Death Valley driver. And then he
Caster
picks up
taking advantage
Caster.
of. Oh my God.
Face buster. Trent to the top. A prayer headbutt, but he misses. And a single leg crab wrenched in right after.
Yeah, Trent Taylor was looking to eliminate Caster right there, I think, and he might have had an opportunity to.
Oh, he's got the steps, but Caster interrupts him only to get his hand bitten, and it looks like DQs are employed because the DQ count was going. Ooh, backslammed onto the steps he brought in the ring. The 99% rule stays true as, I'm sorry, did I just see a sweet chin music from the center there from Ray?
I think so.
Oh no. Oh, rolling neckbreaker and oh my God. The stomp! And now he's pinning Ray.
1, 2, what was he? Did he pin the wrong man? What was he thinking?
I think he did pin the wrong. I mean, he had just seen Ray hit a big move and get hit by Caster. Maybe he felt Ray was the bigger threat than Mars. And you can see the sweat glistening off these men. They're all damaged. And Trent thrown onto the barbed wire bat. He keeps bringing these weapons in the ring and then getting slammed on them. If I was him, I'd stop.
There.
Slam to the center by Caster, and then some punches to the face. And more, Jesus. I think Caster's getting angry.
I'd be frustrated that not one of these competitors has been eliminated yet.
Well, we know it took 30 minutes in the first elimination fatal four-way we had.
Well, it did. That match also didn't have Caster Linkton involved.
True. Big DDT.
I think even Caster probably kind of surprised to the amount of damage that's kind of been dealt to all four men here. I don't think there's a clear person who is, I'd say, the favorite to win anymore. I mean, they have went in on Caster just as much as he's went in on them.
Absolutely, and Jesus, that slap. And more punches on the ground. Big shoulder tackle in the background. What a show we've been having so far.
Nothing going the way that you expect seems to be the storyline for tonight.
For sure.
And I just gotta be surprised that Ray let Caster kind of rest up in the corner. I mean, he gets knocked onto the stairs.
Big leg drop on the stairs too, Jesus.
And Trent is obsessed with knocking someone out with those. Oh my God, elbow drop, but he misses. Of course, Caster gets out of the way and now joins in on the beatdown on Ray.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that he would take that opportunity. Ooh, out of the ring for the first time tonight. Now you know Caster hates being outside the ring.
Yes, as he said, the ring is his sacred mat, and he wants to get all of his victories and even his losses inside the ring.
For sure. He's taking the smart breather there in the corner, letting himself rest up. But Ray had him scouted immediately into a headlock takeover. And there's that guillotine locked in, but we know Ray did not submit to anything Caster did to him before.
Yep, so unsurprisingly, he gets out of it here.
I mean, Ray and Caster last time went 45 minutes. Another set of steps. Oh!
Oh my God. Caster's in trouble. Ray taking advantage of double knees to the back. And a cutter to Namor here. The bat is destroyed. Well, I thought it was. Maybe it just made it a little tough for no reason.
I think there was a bit of an explosive set into that barbed wire that went off there.
That's just extremely dangerous, but not surprising coming from the mind of Trent Taylor.
I got to agree. Jesus, these steps. I'm shocked we haven't seen any blood.
A factor.
We haven't seen any blood in this match, which is absolutely surprising with the amount of brutal damage all of these wrestlers have been taking from these weapons in the corner. Every time somebody goes to that corner, I get a little, oh my God, Mars!
That's insane. The strength it takes to get Castro out of the ring like that. And I will say, Mars is making an early enemy of him. Oh, what a counter by Ray.
Oh my God, that knee buster.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised he didn't go for the pin. Castro walks in the submission. And we're definitely reaching the point now where eliminations could come quick.
For sure. We just have to see who locks in a strong move and who taps or gets pinned first. We got stereo power slams in the center. Oh, he's set up for another super kick.
But the submission's locked in. The ref's gonna be distracted by that. No,
no.
He counters the pin attempt. Unbelievable.
Mars Namor is not done yet.
Just as I was saying, we could have seen our first elimination. It's taken away from us in the same moment.
Really? We got Caster glistening now too. These men are getting sweaty. Oh, there goes the bat.
There's the bat, yeah. Again, you said surprisingly no blood.
Art to get up! But Namor picks him up and tosses. I don't know about that. That's where Trent wants to be.
Yeah, that's the inexperience in SOW for Mars there.
Yeah, he doesn't know Namor. He doesn't know Kassidy very well. Or not Kassidy, sorry, Taylor. Trent, Clint, similar names.
Gets out of that single-leg Boston Crab. Oh my God, is he gonna
another face buster? Ouch! But Caster not done.
Yeah, it's gonna take more than that. Ray knows that more than anyone.
Oh yeah,
until you cross that 45-minute mark, you can't really say you have a chance to eliminate Caster Langton.
But the same could be said for Ray himself, as he sets up another super kick in the center.
Now the other two competitors need to be smart here. Super kick!
What?
No?
He didn't pin him there? Why? I'm so surprised.
Fades of Aaliyah Pope from a veteran.
That's incredible. Ooh, a double team attempt there. Countered away. Oh my God. I think Caster
just threw himself into that one.
Yeah, I think that was a rare mistake. He didn't notice that Mars was already going, but he makes up for it by making Ray DeGuerra do the same with Trent. Oh, Mars is set up for a corner to center now. Caster of all people.
Caster.
Big lariat.
No way.
There's no way.
No way. 2.
Oh!
3.
Caster's the first out of the match.
I am floored.
And even if this was first fall, I don't think the other two were able to get up in time to have even broken that pin up.
What a statement for Mars Namor. Oh my God.
You mentioned earlier making an early enemy of Caster. I think that is 100% true now.
That definitely is now. Oh my God, I can't believe. I mean, if you're Mars Namor, you better win this match.
Oh yeah.
Like you better win this match. Otherwise, the target on your back, I mean, the whole Honored Empire is going to be coming for him.
For sure. And, I mean, we saw a second ago, smartly moving El Rey de Guerra out of the way of Trent Taylor's headbutt to force some damage on Trent. And now, there it is. He finally lands it, but Mars is there and tosses him out. I think Mars is paying Trent as the easy target. He's trying to keep him in the match. But, the ref's distracted with the count on Trent.
Oh, no.
And Trent's going to stay out there. He stayed out until the pin was over.
They've been listening to us sometimes in this match, but the one thing they don't listen to is do not throw that man to the outside.
Literally. But in that case, I think it helped Mars. Now Ray's doing it. I don't know about doing this strategy. It's not smart. Because he will stay out there and keep the ref distracted if he wants to. Ooh, whiffed that attempt at a kick. Gets hit by a bicycle knee. And now Trent just provoking Ray. No! Oh my God!
Well, Ray got up and he sensed it. Oh my God, what a cutter!
Mexican cutter! Oh, Mars is really tired.
I'd say all three of these men are tired at this point. Oh my God!
Jesus.
But no one's going for a pin attempt here.
What?
Wait a minute, to the top. What could he be thinking?
Superplex! Throw
Mars is there!
Mars to the outside? What is he thinking out there? Oh my God! What?
Now both men are down.
Mars is super focused on Ray right now.
He's taking a very aggressive stance for sure.
Now he's taking time to breathe.
He needs it.
For sure.
This be your comeback match. I mean, he was retired for at least, 6 or 7 years?
Oh, yeah. He was retired for a good minute. Oh my God. Is Trent out? He's not moving.
Trent looks out. No.
No,
wow.
He's up. Okay.
That's how close I think we are to seeing a winner come out of this match.
Oh, it looks like it's Trent's turn. No. Oh, he whiffs.
He whiffs.
Mars managed to get his senses in time to get away from that.
I think the amount of moves being missed now tell you how tired these men are.
Absolutely. I'm real glad we didn't see Mars eliminated by a chair shot there. That would have been unfortunate. And at the rate this is going, it's feeling a lot like the women's match. First elimination at 30 minutes. Second one still hasn't come. We're approaching 45. Oh, that was countered into a roll-up.
2, no. Oh, and I don't know if you saw that, but Trent was going for that second set of stairs.
Yeah, while the ref was distracted, he thought, let me just pick that up real quick. Oh, stomping that elbow. Jesus, that is a hefty choke. Double hand choke right in the middle of the air and just throws him down. Oh my God.
The biting of the hand.
And I gotta mention again, how is no one bleeding?
Well, wait a minute, a pin attempt here. No, the ropes. Wow.
Yeah,
this
that was
late
a
in the
desperate
match,
pin attempt,
the ropes are not your friend.
No, not at all. That I gotta say though, that was a very desperate pin attempt. That was an attempt to prevent himself from taking any more damage right there.
For sure.
Oh my God, what's he doing?
Wait a minute. Old school?
No, a Frankenstein.
Hurricanrana.
Setting him up in the center. But Trent taking advantage and sweeping the leg out while he's distracted. And then a headlock takeover.
We've seen this move end matches.
If your name's Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Choke again. Just lifts him right up like he's made of paper. Not sure why Trent keeps grabbing those steps and then dropping them immediately. Not sure what he's thinking, but then again, I'm really never sure what Trent is thinking. Oh, is Mars going to stay down long enough for this to go off? No, he's not. Oh! Sharpshooter! Is Trent going to tap to this? No!
No, wow.
I don't know what we do if we see a three-way tie here.
I think that'll make the next episode of Ignition pretty interesting.
It would definitely be quite the interesting show. We'll have to see what Kerry had to say about that. We still have 10 minutes.
I also would not want to see a draw because Caster's just going to take all three of them out.
I couldn't disagree. I think he absolutely would not be happy with that.
We have crossed the 50-minute mark.
Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute.
This could be it.
Mars needs to be smart.
Super kick. But, oh, Ray.
Oh, no. No, yeah, that did not go the way that it needed to for Ray. Could have had a good attempt at eliminating Trent Taylor there, but looks like right now Mars Namor wants to eliminate everybody himself.
Maybe. I'm not sure about that personally. I absolutely would have just ended this match already. I would have let Ray get that pin.
That could cost him because Trent's is going to watch this happen, but a kick out at 2. Bailey kick. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, see, I mean, Mars is getting involved in pretty much every sequence with both of the men remaining in this match. If he's not doing damage, he's getting in the way.
For sure. And I'm kind of wondering, like, he's not going for very many pins himself.
Not sure what statement he's trying to make, but again here, a tap out would not be noticed because he threw Trent Taylor to the outside. And you think 52 minutes into a match, you realize that's not the right strategy, and now the count gets reset.
Yeah. Big choke slam, and I think Trent just got hurt a little bit there. That could factor into the rest of this match. Step up into gear.
If you're Trent Taylor, you're thinking if you're not going to be able to beat either of these two guys, because I mean we have to acknowledge it's a possibility when this match has gone on for this long. Your goal is to survive, because if you get eliminated within the last 6.5 minutes, and they are the ones who are at the draw, well, guess what, Trent Taylor? You're on the outside looking in, buddy. Because I would imagine the last two survivors in that time on the draw would be the ones who'd get another shot at becoming the first champion.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'd imagine as well.
Wait a minute, what's he doing here?
Trent
oh my
Taylor
God!
Going for a diving missile drop kick.
I didn't know he had that in his moveset whatsoever.
I mean, we're seeing some real wrestling from Trent today. And he gets back in the ring at 5. And he's picked up.
He's getting choked. Of course, Ray's going to let this happen.
But it's not. I mean, that has yet to get anybody to tap out. Ooh, a finger snapping. Shades of Pete Dunne.
We have less than 5 minutes in this match. These guys got to be thinking about finishing this up. I mean, I don't see how another match in the future necessarily benefits any of these competitors after going a full 60 minutes.
I can't imagine either.
And the story of this match, the takeaway for me is Mars Namor is mostly responsible for how long this match has went on. The amount of pin attempts and big moves that he is directly responsible for breaking up is God, it's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, what makes it even more insane is he was quick to eliminate Caster as soon as he could with his own move. But then everybody else, he hasn't seemed to do anything to. He's just...
Wait a minute. Oh, no.
He's just doing moves. I don't think he's hit a single finisher on anyone since his lariat to Caster.
And then he's interrupted, pin attempts after their other big moves. I'm not sure what... I mean, I guess if you're an unranked guy coming into this match and you feel like you're the underdog, going to a time limit, 60-minute Broadway with these two guys would keep you in contention for the foreseeable future. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. Art the Guerra! But he's too tired. He's got to get up. And Mars,
No.
Mars is back on the offense. If Ray had
That's
been able to get up and
strategy.
pin him there.
Power slam.
Wait.
We're running out of time for 2 pinfalls to happen.
Oh my God, I just got some word. Carrie Alice says that if this match hits time, we're not going to move on until we have a finish. So
Well, this match is hitting time.
yeah, I think we're gonna have another matchup scheduled after our next match to finish this decision. All right, it seems I misspoke earlier. We are actually running it now, sudden death style.
First fall to a finish here. National title still up for grabs.
Yeah, I'm sure Caster is in the back livid that he did not make it to the 60-minute mark to be able to be a part of this still.
I'm sure we'll hear about that on Ignition
For sure.
in the coming weeks. Maybe not necessarily this week.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if we'll have to see what is in Carrie's plan for Ignition this week, if Caster will have a slot to speak. But if he doesn't, the moment he gets one, we'll be hearing about it.
Oh, he might be too mad to talk this week.
Maybe. If not, I doubt, if not at the competitors, probably angry at himself.
Mm-hmm. Especially now that we're in this sudden death scenario.
Yeah, back to the way the match was originally scheduled to go. Huge slap from Trent. Ooh! Ray is
we're also kind of picking up where we left off. These guys keep breaking up each other's big spots.
Yeah, I mean, Trent was biting that finger and Ray just threw him off. He said, I'm tired of this.
But you know, all 3 competitors in the ring have to be running on empty.
Absolutely. And there's the finger biting again. Trent always going to this. Anytime somebody tries to grab him in any kind of headlock or back grapple of any kind, front grapple of any kind.
Interesting to note that Mars did not return the favor for breaking up the hand biting.
No, he did not. I don't think Mars necessarily cares. I think he's here for a belt and nothing else.
He gets power slammed into a single leg crab.
And I mean, I'm not sure why Trent was just watching that. This is no longer elimination. At least I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be. I was just told by Carrie that it is first fall. It is sudden death.
SCF? No! Oh my god, what is this?
In the ropes.
That was a crazy submission. Look at that face buster he's been using all night.
Yep. Ooh, it went for a running move, but Trent pulls Ray out with a headlock. So Mars just has to waste some energy there, which is, you cannot have much of at this point in the match.
No way. These guys have now been wrestling for an hour and 6 minutes, you guys.
Jesus. Oh, I wonder, do they know? Oh, he does break it up. The moment the ref was coming to check that submission, Mars immediately kicked and broke it up. He let Ray get the damage in until it looked like there might be a tap out.
Let's see if Trent does the same thing.
Yeah, it looks
Looks
like
like if they think there's not going to be a finish, they're just going to let the damage be dealt.
Which I personally don't agree with, but I can understand. Oh my God, Art DeGuerra! But he's already, I mean, he's still too. Oh no! Oh no!
Critical hit! Wait a minute!
Is it over? It's over! Mars did it!
Welcome to SOW, your new national champion!
And Trent is pissed! He can't believe it! He's taking his anger out on Mars!
Oh my god!
All right, folks. So Kerry's coming out here, I believe, to call out the match and the cage before this upcoming match starts.
Yes, this is the first cage match in SOW, and he wants to make sure that the fight doesn't start before the cage lowers, and that's a very wise decision.
Absolutely. Now, these 4 competitors, these 4 men, I mean, they have been in a fierce rivalry for quite some time. And here comes the first of them, a man who must be real proud to see his teacher win. The man who taught him wrestling and has been forced to retire, come in and win what might be one of the first major titles of his career. Following that, he knows he has to win tonight.
But also, he's got to be thinking, will he get a free title shot?
Maybe.
If they win tonight? I mean, that's his former teacher. If anyone can pull strings with Kerry Alice, it would be a champion himself.
For sure. Though, they will also have a tag title shot if they win tonight. So, maybe focusing on one belt at a time would be for the best.
I wouldn't say he'd ask for it right away, just, while he's champion.
Fair enough. And here comes his partner. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. I gotta say, I love Meiji Kaito's jam, man.
And of course, he's left such a huge impression on the SOW faithful since his debut match on Ignition.
For sure.
But also, that debut match on Ignition is kind of what led us here in the first place.
Sort of. I mean, in all reality, I don't think necessarily at that time he was very involved in the scenario because he was still facing off, that match in particular, he was only facing off with Taikyo Ryu. But what really set Marco off was that first segment on Rev Your Engines. When Meiji, who hadn't even wrestled in this company yet, got a whole segment to himself, and Marco got nothing on the card.
Now Marco's been looking to avenge that decision ever since.
But you could also be completely correct, because maybe Marco was also a little pissed that Meiji got to have the opening match of the first Dynamite, and Marco, once again, wasn't even scheduled for a match that night.
Yes, I mean, Meiji's been a huge focus here in SOW since the start of Ignition, and here comes Kick-Ass Sharp is in full gear tonight. This is his quote serious mode, from what I've been told. 6 stars, probably at the rate he's going should make that -6 stars. But Kick-Ass Sharp is looking to finally change his career path, because right now, to say it's going poorly would probably be the biggest understatement of the year.
Oh, for sure. And up next, we're going to have probably my least favorite competitor in SOW. Not to take anything away from the in-ring talent, but I am very tired of his shenanigans.
Well, I think so is Kerry Alice, which again leads to part of why he's out here, to make sure that, again, that cage has got to be lower before these 4 men put their hands on each other.
For sure.
I mean, this is a bunch of intersecting feuds, it feels like, kind of culminating, and Kick-Ass and Marco want to be a tag team from what we saw last week on Ignition, but I think Meiji Kaito and Suave are just kind of, the... How do I even put it? Like, they're not friends. They're not really necessarily wanting to be a tag team. They both have singles competition aspirations, but these two have been such a thorn in both of their sides. They're essentially forced to team up, but that could create a dominant tag team, because like we've been talking about before, the winner of this match has a tag title shot.
Yeah, they will have to defend in a gauntlet style. All right, so the bell rang for now, but I think that Kerry's going to determine himself when this actually starts. Yeah, as he's saying, a gauntlet through the next few weeks. Okay. Okay, so the losers are forced to split, whereas the winners will be a tag team. And, of course, as he said before, no more interfering regardless of the result. And now he's calling for the cage to be lowered. Cage has been lowered. Let's go ahead.
Here we go. So, SOW kind of has different rules for different match types compared to the standard. So, is there anything the faithful need to know about a cage match in SOW?
Well, you can't escape the cage to win. I don't think.
I would hope not. That's the silliest stipulation in all of wrestling.
I agree.
So the battle lines have been drawn. This has been building up for so long now, and now more added pressure for both of these teams. That stipulation of the losing team has to break up. And for Kick-Ass Sharp and Marco, who want to be a team, they made that explicit on Ignition. God knows what they would do to someone else in the locker room. Of course, they'd also be banned from interfering against these two guys, but
for sure,
I would just imagine they'd switch targets. So I'm not sure what Carialis would have to do to rein them in if they were to lose this contest.
So from what Carialis said, they can't interfere not just on Meiji or Suave, but any match. So I would imagine that would lead to some problems if they were to break that rule. I believe he said like a 3-month suspension. That
would be insanely harsh.
Yeah,
look at the big moves being hit here, and now the tag team move on the Meiji Kaito, and they land the double suplex, but Suave is right there and counters a double team maneuver, and you already see Kick-Ass Sharp and Marco really going for a bunch of tag moves early on to show, hey, look, these guys don't even want to be a team. We should be able to beat them, no problem. But Suave and Meiji have been such powerhouses since the start of Ignition in particular that's not going to be so easy.
For sure. And, I mean, stuck in this cage, trapped with your enemies, there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to run. You just have to keep fighting. And keep fighting.
Also, we did promise there would be an update on Clint Kassidy during this match, and it has been confirmed that he is going to be okay. We don't have the specifics on what the injury is, but he is not expected, from what Carialis told us right before he left the ringside area, he is not expected to miss any significant ring time.
Which is good too here, because as much as I'm sure that he is now still not done with Hermes, I don't want to see him out of competition anytime soon. His matches have been nothing but great overall. I mean, even though that match ended unexpectedly, I still have to say that it was looking exciting until the incident.
For sure. But what a match it's been, since that opening match. I mean, we've had 60-minute draws leading into sudden death.
Yeah.
At 48-minute long tag team title matches where we weren't sure if that wasn't going to go to time as well. I mean, what a night it's been.
Yeah, and from what I've been told by Carialis, if the tag match had also gone to time, he would have employed the same sudden death rule in a tornado style. Oh my god!
Oh my god, what an uppercut! But he gets an enziguri to the back of the head. Marco was about to win this match, dude.
Yeah, that was a lightning screw uppercut straight from Tekken. Which, as we've said before, is where Marco got the inspiration for most of his moves. And there goes Meiji hitting that dragon screw. Oh,
hey,
jumping past it.
2! Oh my goodness, I thought it was over there. Marco looks dazed.
Yeah, that was a powerful blow. Meiji bringing Kick-Ass to the corner and then catching his arm in a... Ooh, kicks out both of the opponents. A massive jumping elbow, but...
Oh my god.
To the top rope, moonsault!
1, 2...
2.9. We're already... These competitors have gotten vicious with each other real quick.
You can see, like, kind of the cockiness. Oh my goodness, Meiji just, like, torpedoed himself at Marco.
Yeah, he saw Marco preparing for something on Suave, and he was like, no, not right now. used his own body to make sure it didn't happen. Oh, he's lined Marco up. Shining Star!
And Suave's got Kick-Ass occupied.
But Marco kicks out this time. That move put him away in just 10 minutes before, but this time he manages to get out. Big kick to the top of the head. Suave setting Kick-Ass up, but Marco immediately there to prevent any kind of damage coming through. Gets caught by a double team move for his troubles.
That's the first tag team move they successfully employed in this match. There's been a lot of, and now they're going for another one. Look at that. Kick-Ass is just standing there helpless. Oh, it was a bait and switch. He hit him with the swinging neck breaker.
Man, I mean, Marco has been this whole time feeling like the guy who is in charge, the guy who is making all the damage, doing all the moves, and keeping the match alive. Kick-Ass, as usual, just doesn't seem to be able to get the groove. He hasn't gotten the proper rhythm.
Boston Crab, though, on the small, that could change.
Meiji manages to kick out, but an STF locked in, and there's no rope breaks.
There's no rope breaks. That cage is only just gonna cause more issues for you.
And now we've got double. Oh, wait, what is Suave doing?
I mean, my goodness.
Kick-Ass isn't giving up, though. Look at him. He doesn't care how long this is locked in. He's not giving in.
Spinebuster. I think Kick-Ass really wants this. I really do. I don't think he's capable, but he wants it.
He needs it, I feel. For him, this is everything. Oh, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Town business.
And the cover. 1, 2.
No
way! Marco not giving up.
But
and no cover on the Kick-Ass, who's been dead for a good minute there.
German!
No
German!
Way.
German! Bridge!
Bridge! 1, 2.
But
no,
Suave kicked out. Meiji didn't even bother. He knew it wasn't over. Cattle mutilation!
We just saw Kick-Ass survive an STF for like 45 seconds.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
This is a devastation. Spear! But the ref's still distracted by Marco, who refuses to give in.
Meiji needs to let it go. 1, 2.
I think he realized, but it was too late.
He gave Kick-Ass just enough time to recover.
Yeah. And
any other time, that ends the match. Another swinging neckbreaker. Double swinging neckbreakers. Kick-Ass making a name for himself in this match. Can he get the victory? No, we cannot yet, at least.
Yeah, kicked right off and pulled into another submission. I mean, he keeps going towards those ropes, but they're going to help you in this match, my guy.
I mean, maybe he's trying to push himself off the cage to give himself more leverage, but that's not the angle to do that in, unfortunately.
Jesus, Marco just kicking Suave over and over. I got to agree with the crowd. This is pretty awesome. These guys are going full speed. Meiji locking in submission after submission, really trying to get Kick-Ass to tap.
Marco missed a hit there to the back of Suave's head. He's having to change his approach here.
Yeah, and they got a spine buster, a flex from Suave. Another attempt at a double team move, but this time it looks like Kick-Ass is starting to get into a groove. Up, yep, got power slammed and figure 4 headlock. Immediately right back into a submission. Meiji is keeping Kick-Ass out of the equation, but in the background, Marco is beating the hell out of Suave right now. Now some provoke kicks. And more. Deadlift!
Deadlifts! Power slam to the side.
Yeah, that had to hurt.
Well, here we go. Meiji. Oh no, not this again!
Moonsault!
Cover 1! Clothesline. Oh my goodness.
I thought that was it.
I did too. These guys are not wanting to give up. And he's screaming in agony.
But he won't give up. If I was in Kick-Ass's corner, I'd have thrown in the towel.
Absolutely. I mean, both these guys have taken an absolute ass whooping, but they keep getting up. They're like cockroaches.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, Meiji tapped! Kick-Ass just tapped Meiji out! That's Kick-Ass's music playing!
Oh my God!
Holy shit! All right, it's time for tonight's main event! And here with brand new music! Coming out first is gonna be Bea Quinn!
It's no surprise to anyone in the SOW faithful. This is my pick for the winner. This right here. When she comes out, you're gonna see your future women's world champion. And there she is, hashtag bitch. Bea Quinn looking to pick up her first major world title in the United States. And tonight, it just feels like the night. Big fight feel, main event of Burnout. She won the Eliminator Tournament in incredible dominant fashion to get here.
For sure. And I mean, that new music, ooh, that gives a different feeling. Gives a very different feeling to this fight.
But coming out next is the only woman in history that Bea Quinn has never beaten for a world title.
For sure. And also new music, it sounds like. I mean, for a match like this, getting new music for both of these competitors is not shocking.
Well, both of them believe that they have stepped up to another level, that they are at their peak physical condition. They're both more locked in than ever before.
Oh, and a new entrance gear, too. I mean, we saw that Bea was coming out with a hat and a baseball shirt on, but this is a full robe and mask for Kimura.
Of course, a month ago, Kimura won that Queen of the Hill Fatal 4-Way Battle Royal Scramble match, whatever you want to call it, almost, which put the women's division in SOW on the map in the first place. And now, here we go. There's no time limit, folks. We must have a winner.
Absolutely. And we're starting immediately with a lockup, focusing that arm right away. Bea knows that if those back grapples, just like obviously Hoshina Kimiko knew, she wants to get O's out of the way as soon as possible. She doesn't want to deal with the damage those grapples can do. She doesn't want to deal with the glowing stampede or the glowing finale.
No, she knows what happens when she gets hit with them. I mean, you have to look at the history here. But you also have to think that Bea Quinn is such a smart competitor that she is going to do everything in her power to avoid those moves, again, whatever it takes.
One thing we've noticed with Bea lately is she's been beating her opponents with their own finishers. You have to wonder if that'll be a factor in this match. Are we going to see Bea hit the glowing finale? Or the glowing stampede?
I mean, it's definitely possible. You also have to think that Kimura Aiko believes that, you know, she is also on another level from the other women in this division. So would she lose to her own finisher? We don't know.
For sure. It's impossible to tell. I mean, these are all fresh grounds. If, as Bea said during the press conference, if she wins tonight, it's not going to be only her first singles win over Kimura Aiko. It's going to be the first time she's won a title before Aiko won it.
And that is huge for her. As she comes off the ropes, there's the first stomp. Another test of strength.
And
you
Kimura
got the feeling these two are just getting started.
Oh, yeah. This definitely looks like the opening paces of any of their previous matches. And there comes the insult.
I'm surprised it took this long to get there, but another big factor that helped Bea Quinn's rise to the top here in SOW specifically has been her successful use of mind games with that nose boop, especially driving people insane, forcing them to make uncharacteristic mistakes, such as taking their own finisher and losing.
For sure. I mean, Eve was definitely livid, and then she ended up getting hit by her own Gaelic Flosion. And, I mean, I'm going to be honest, not kicking out of the Gaelic Flosion, which is obviously an Emerald Flosion renamed, not surprising. Not many people have kicked out of that in history.
Bea to the top, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, a senton!
Jeff,
into a roll-up pin, one. The one count, dude, Jeff Hardy is punching the air right now. The senton or swanton, whatever you want to call it, has been kicked out of twice tonight.
He's not happy. Oh, that Inzagiri! And the fold-over pin, but it doesn't even get a one. Stamping the knee down. Ooh, massive uppercut there.
But you also know, we've talked a lot about what it means for Bea Quinn to win this match, but if you're Kimura Aiko, this would cement you as a Hall of Famer in the entire industry, not just outside of Japan.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if she becomes the first ever SOW Women's World Champion, I can't imagine a better stamp on her career than that, on top of all her other accolades, to come into America and join her first American promotion and immediately get the women's title there. Who could deny her? Even Bea, as begrudgingly as I'm sure she would be, would have to admit that Kimura at that point is something special.
Of course. Bea does have an ego, of course, and she says some pretty ridiculous things, but you still get the feeling that there is a level of respect here. These women know each other so well. They faced off so many times. Singles matches, tag matches, trios matches, you name it, these two have faced each other. And while Kimura typically wins the singles matches, we've talked about this before, that Bea has gotten the better of her in tag competition. So it's not like Bea doesn't know how to beat her. It's just that she hasn't been able to do it to this date.
Yeah, for sure. And here we go, power slam to the center. But it looks like Kimura doesn't think that there's enough damage done yet to risk a running move. Instead, she continues to focus on Bea, on her shoulder, on her arms, which Bea has been returning the favor a good bit as well.
The last time we saw these two women facing off in this ring, it was a 58-minute match for an actual 3 count to land on Bea Quinn. So you know that 10 minutes in, Kimura Aiko knows, even without seeing the timer, internal clockwise, she knows there's just no way.
For sure. Honestly, I would be shocked to see this go less than 30. Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute.
She's calling for it already.
As you say that, she's looking to make an early statement. Can Kimura counter? She does.
Immediately says, nope, power slam. Inzagiri. Ooh, into an elbow, but Bea shakes it off. Foot stomp to the back. Kimura pops up. Kick to the back of the head. Double kicks.
Yes, staggered.
Oh my God!
Throws her to the outside. Goodness, thrown by the hair.
Right down in front of us. Oh, here we go again. Big power slam.
Back to the center of the ring. And that definitely seems to be the strategy so far, but it gets a boot. Only the second nose boot for the match, mind you. During the tournament, and Bea was dropping those every couple of minutes. That really.
Oh, the ref gets right in the way. That was a mistake on the ref's part for sure. Kimura was running before the ref moved. Oh, and the roll-up, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Same with that pin attempt. Both of them immediately just got out. Oh my God! A scissors!
Into the bridge, the refs back up just in time, but it's only a 2.
That was a new move from Kimura. She's never done that before. Not here, at least. I haven't watched her full match records in Japan. Maybe she's used that in the past. But it's the first time I've ever seen her do that move in SOW.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen that in any of the tapes that I've watched, but it could be something from her younger days. And not that Kimura is older by any stretch of the means, but she is more of a veteran presence. Wait a minute.
Here we go. She's lining it up. Shining Sword! But Bea shakes it off.
She's taken that move too many times.
Yeah, for her, that's just a nothing move. And here we go. Leg lock applied. But Kimura not even in it for more than a moment. Big kick to the chest and then laughing. Bea's feeling good.
She is in her element.
She tried to do it. She just tried to steal the glowing finale, but Kimura just countered right out. She's not going to get hit by her own move that easily.
The SOW faithful rightfully chanting, "This is awesome." Very deserved "This is awesome" chants right now here on SOW Burnout.
For sure. STF!
STF! We saw this earlier from Meiji Kaito.
Yeah.
Not too surprising that the two JEPW veterans busting out those high successful submission finishers.
Sling blade! But she gets right up! They're both shrugging off each other's signature moves like they're nothing. A big elbow, and then a headlock takeover. Backdrop.
Doesn't even go for the pinch, picking her back up for the next move, and she's, again, really hitting these powers. No way.
Another one.
Another?
And another shining sword. This time, Bea stays down for like half a second. She got up in the middle of that sentence.
Yeah, and she's laughing. I mean, that move, she's just unfazed by it.
Sling blade! The pin attempt!
Pin. 2.
2.9.
And that's the first 2.9 of the match, folks. We cannot be surprised with Bea Quinn's performance in that eliminator tournament that she gets the first near fall of the match.
Absolutely.
She has been a dominant force in this women's division. In fact, if it wasn't for wait a minute, Crucifix, that's trapped plenty of opponents in the past. It's a tricky pin to get out of. My goodness.
Ooh, backslide.
1, 2, but no.
Yeah, no. A little bit of a slow count on that ref, but it wasn't a big deal, just a little bit behind.
But, Carrie Alice forcing Kimura Aiko to compete on Initial last week, that was a huge deal for Bea Quinn. Talked to her before the press conference, and I'm surprised it wasn't brought up there, was the fact that, that singles match Kimura Aiko had may have done a little bit of lingering damage because Bea Quinn was so dominant in the tournament. And right now she's trying to break her leg.
Yeah, the 3 dragon screws in a row. That's painful. That could set up a proper submission finish later in the match if she keeps stacking that leg damage up. Big suplex. And now it's Kimura's turn to taunt.
He's feeling good. She could be set up for the glowing finale soon. Both these women are starting to take significant damage. I mean, the amount of signature moves we've seen get kicked out of or hit in general.
Arm wrench countered. Now Bea's forced into it. Bea gets out. Leg sweep. Ooh, didn't decide that it was time for a glowing finale there. Attempted a back switch, but gets knocked out for trouble. Bea's going up top. She's waiting.
Wait a minute.
Double knee press. Pin attempt.
Cover. 1, 2, but
kicked out at 2. And now it's Kimura's turn to go to the top. Varial gift, but it misses.
And then
DDT. And a pin attempt.
Going for the cover. 2.
Pushed off again at 2.
And some of these moves she knows she's not going to win of. It's, again, that psychological warfare from Bea Quinn. The style of pin she's doing to Kimura Aiko for some of these moves.
A dragon screw, locking in another STF, more damage being dealt. That leg is not feeling good, I'm sure.
There's just no way.
But
that's probably why she's staying down right now.
Yeah. Leapfrog. Ooh, but the attempt at a splash misses. But she gets her in another crucifix, too close to the ropes.
That was too close that time.
Another schoolboy, this time apparently not in the ropes by the refs division. Man, Kimura is running shop right now.
I thought we had a pretty good angle of that last roll-up pin. That looked pretty in the ropes to me.
It did to me as well. But here comes another STF.
Again,
in the ropes.
Kind of right here in the ropes. So.
Yeah, she called it that time.
Yeah, both these women need to get out of this corner.
For sure. This corner always does seem to be the biggest troublemaker for attempts at submissions.
Ankle lock. Now, of course, she's going to hang on despite being in the ropes. She's looking to do damage here. That wasn't an attempt to win the match.
Oh my God! A DDT counter to that powerbomb attempt. Speaking of a powerbomb attempt, I've never seen Bea go for one of those before.
No, that's definitely new. An Irish up into the ropes. The crowd.
Oh my God! A fucking lariat.
1, 2.
Kicked out at
Bea
2.
Quinn failing once again in that moment. This match getting to its later stages. You gotta be thinking. The more damage that you take, the likelihood increases that Kimura Aiko will get the better of you again, Bea Quinn. You've got to lock back in.
Very unbiased commentary here tonight.
Just being honest. The situation is the situation.
You're correct about if Bea wants to win this, she has to keep on the pressure. The more that you give Kimura, the worse this is going to get for you. And here comes another STF. I mean, the fact that Bea hasn't tapped yet is just a statement to how bad she wants this. Because she has to be in pain right now. And here...
I mean, especially after the dragon screws. I mean, she's taken more than I can count. I've lost count of them already, but it almost always leads to that STF.
Another strike exchange, which she manages to win with that high kick. Straight to the face. Ooh, attempted the back grapple. And Kimura countered, but she's tired, so she's taking this time to rest.
A wise decision for both women. We approach the 30-minute mark. And now there's that power slam. We hadn't seen that there for a minute as she had switched to the dragon screw. Speaking of, another one.
And here comes yet another. She's trying to tear up that leg, but Bea wisely kicking her away this time.
Another kick to the chest.
Ooh. Oh!
Oh, no!
The Shining Scissors! Is she gonna win?
1, 2!
She did it! Again! Bea does it again! She beats Kimura Aiko for the first time in her career using Kimura's own move!
Bitch!